MLB The Show's Tour of the Minors takes us to the South Central region of the United States and a stop here in the Texas League. Game number 3 of this new season between the Arkansas Travelers and the Midland Rockhounds. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to Double-A Baseball here on the show. Let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one, as their order will read like this. And look there at the starting pitcher charged with facing these guys, as his numbers are on your screen. Myers makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. Underway in Oakland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1.
Oh, first pitch of the night, and that home plate umpire's already letting you know what kind of game it's going to be.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. Out in front of the 2-1 as this is on the ground to third. And the catch is made, 1 away. So the rookie passes his first test here on the mound. And with that, let's check out how the Rockhounds set up on D. It's brought to us by Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. Riley Good will get his first shot at it here. And he hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. Now a swing and another chance at third. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Number 12 will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
Now a sinker falls in there for a called strike, 2-1. The pitch. Now a swing, and oh boy, ground balls have ruled the inning. A third straight right here. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So a fairly painless top of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. As we get to the bottom half, let's get a look at our starting lineup there right on your screen. And there's a look at the starter this lineup will match up against as you take a look at his line on the right side of your screen. Quickly a look now at the defensive alignment they'll face in this one. Aaron Shipman will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off from Midland, left fielder, Aaron Shipman.
A fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1-0. Now here's his swing and a high pop-up. Really got under this one. Out near the bag at second. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Sometimes when you're throwing 95 miles an hour, you can make a mistake and get away with it. Here, he just can't get on top of this one and winds up popping it up.
Number 7 will get his first shot here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Lays off 1-0.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. You know, that's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. That one's a called strike. Back even at 1.
1-1.
One and 2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1 and 2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Well, nothing wrong with a pop out and a strikeout when you're out on the mound. And he's saying, I'll take this all game long.
Thomas Hawk will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. We'll move to the second inning here in Oakland with no score. Michael Fish will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night.
Center fielder, Michael Fish.
Now the first pitch. Sinkers in there. No balls and a strike.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
Swing and a hot shot toward third. And he's going to kick off the second with extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Oh, that one sounded great off the bat. That's a good, crisp line drive right here to start the inning, and he'll make it up to second with a leadoff double.
Number 28 will stand in now with a good chance to break the seal here following the leadoff double.
Well, it's a good RBI opportunity, but you've got to remember your first job, which is to at least get that guy over to third base.
Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
Some would say he's showing good patience here, waiting for his pitch. But as a number 5 hitter, I think you need to make something happen.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Hawk backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Well, anytime you get an RBI guy to the plate with less than 2 outs, and he does that, he is not happy. That's the kind of at-bat that'll stick with you for a while.
Number 81 digs in at the plate. And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike two.
They're gonna hit front.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Wendell is under it. 2 gone.
And if this ball's hit maybe just a little bit harder, he might have a shot at doubling a man off. But since it's hit so softly, he's only going to wind up getting 1 out.
Davis will stand in here for the first time, looking to pick up that runner from second with 2 away here. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one.
0-1.
Short lead from second. Now the pitch. Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. And over to third now is the runner.
With 2 outs already, this isn't the end of the world from a defensive perspective, but now at least you bring in the possibility of an infield single, a booted grounder, or even another wild pitch bringing that run home.
Here's a called strike on the curveball. 1-2.
I think the time for patience is over. You've got to make something happen up there when you've got a runner in scoring position.
Let's go, Rockhounds! Let's go!
And a sinker there. Swung on and missed for out number 3. Mathis will stand in, and he was a big part of the win last night as he contributed 3 hits to his guys' effort.
Number 32.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Fouled straight back. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now here it comes. And over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Now a big swing as this is popped up. And I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. And there's your first out of the inning.
Oh, no.
Batting fifth, second baseman, Joe Wendell.
Joe Wendell will stand in. Couple of hits in that ball game last night. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Yeah, you know, first time through, he likes to start guys off with a fastball. And it's a good one, too. You know, he'll run it up there in the mid-90s.
This is headed toward the hole and through the hole. A one-out single.
Yeah, this might have caught a little too much of the inside part of the plate. I think he wants us in a little tighter, but didn't get it in all the way, and it winds up costing him.
Matt Chapman will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and one away.
Looking good, Midland.
First pitch coming. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
Let's move the runner. Here we go.
Now a swing, and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. Number 28 is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
And he can work in the zone with a lot of effectiveness because he's got enough giddy-up on that fastball that these hitters just can't get on top of it.
Number 50 steps in now. Here's the first offering. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around. And no argument, and it's 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And here's a ball hit in the air. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. We played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Brian Hernandez will get his first shot here. A couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Brian Hernandez.
And here's the first pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start an at-bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. One pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
And this is a nice job so far out of that number 8 hole. Taking some pitches, trying to get on leading off the inning.
Come on, Rockhounds!
No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone and the count comes full at 3-2.
Well, that may have been the last pitch in the at-bat that he could do something with. He's not going to get anything better than that.
3-2, here it comes. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. One away here to begin the third.
Yeah, once the sun goes down here, this place plays like a much different ballpark. Case in point right there. That ball had no carry whatsoever.
Number 98 will stand in for the first time here.
Let's go, Rockhounds!
First pitch to him. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1 and 2, you've got to be thinking right center field. Take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, number 80.
Myers will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's a swing and another chance out there at second. Throw on to first gets him and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. Bobby Crocker makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Center fielder, Bobby Crocker.
And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
Oh, yeah. Here we go.
And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Way outside. 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. Had to protect on 1-2, and this is a fly ball out to straightaway right field. And a diving effort, but he can't make the play in right. And he is into third base here with a leadoff triple.
Well, this is all about risk-reward here. It's spectacular if you get a glove on it. If not, you got to get up off the deck and chase it down.
Bruce Maxwell will stand in. He, too, had 3 hits in the win last night.
One in the bleachers.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss as he gets this fastball by him. It's 1-1.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Now, he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Aaron Shipman will dig in. He popped out his first time. Hit softly to the right side. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Yeah, that's a nice play over there at first to hit his pitcher right in stride. But meanwhile, the run is in to score from third base.
Number 7 will try and start over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground out. And a high strike there, 0-1.
And he's probably a little bit upset with himself for giving up that early run, but he really reached back for something extra right there.
Right on the changeup here as this is past the mound and into center field for a base hit.
A good job here. Stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots this ball right back up the middle.
Thomas Hawk will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now here's the first pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. and he misses low with it 2-0.
Yeah, he's looked at 2 close pitches. You get the feeling that this is the calm before the storm. I think he'll unload on this one if this thing is anywhere near the zone.
Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Around third and being waved on home. And a relay home. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Mathis will dig in. He popped out his first time. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Rockhounds lead it 2-0. Riley Good will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Riley Good.
Here's the first offering. And he drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
And when he's finding the inside corner with that curveball, whoa, he can be tough. That's a hard pitch to hang in there on.
Strike 2.
And they may have found a location that they like right here. 2 different pitches, both taken on the inside corner, and now they can go just about anywhere they want.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Boy, and he's come out with a plan against these hitters, and he's executed that plan to perfection here early on. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
Number 12 will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a ball hit back up the middle. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
The batter, center fielder,
Michael Fish will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1. Throw it anywhere. Who's swinging anything?
And there's ball 2 now.
And after that double in his first at-bat, you can tell they're approaching him with a bit more caution here. Well, they should.
Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. Wendell has got it, and the side is retired. Joe Wendell will lead things off here in the home half of the
Leading up
fourth.
Inning, second baseman, Joe Wendell.
And he gets under a fastball here as this is lifted the other way to left center. Myers is there to make the catch, and the home half of the fourth starts with a one-pitch out.
Now batting, third baseman,
Matt Chapman will try it again. He flew out his first time. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. One out, nobody on. And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. Good. He's back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
Yeah, just a little bit late here on the fastball, and this thing's almost by him when he makes contact. Still, he gets pretty good wood on the ball, but not enough to trouble the right fielder.
Number 50 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. And a swing and a miss is all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. Number 28 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
First baseman, number 28.
And this inning begins with a pitch chopped foul at home plate. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Here comes the 1-1. Now here's a line drive that'll make it out into left center, and he's going to have himself a leadoff single.
Yeah, and guys, there's a look at his line through the first few innings. Pretty dominant so far. Just the second hit he's allowed tonight, and the first one didn't wind up hurting him at all. So we'll see if he can get out of this inning as well.
Number 81 will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now here's the first pitch. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
And that's right where you want to be throwing those sinkers, but he's doing a good job at the plate of not chasing.
Get the twist, Kelly!
Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first.
Now batting. Number
Davis
24.
will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
Whew, that's a gift.
And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2. And a foul pop behind the plate. Maxwell looks up and reins it in for out number 2. Brian Hernandez will dig in here. He flew out his first time around.
Brian Hernandez.
Swing batter!
And this is fouled back and out of play. And this is going to be a foul ball. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
And now the benefit of you working the count to 3-2 is that that runner gets a head start from first with 2 away.
Strike him out!
3-2 pitch.
Win.
Fouled back. Now a ball rolled slowly down the third baseline. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
Sometimes when you know that you're not going to have a play, this is what you have to do. Here, no shot to throw him out down there at third, so he's just going to play it smart, take a bite out of it.
Number 98. We'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. And this is low, ball 1. Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Off-speed pitch, good for strike two. And here's a ball hit in the air. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. More from the East Bay right after this. Bobby Crocker will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the fifth.
Center fielder, Bobby Crocker.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. There's his total now just into his fifth inning of work. Nothing too out of the ordinary there.
No, the pitch count's the least of his worries. If his guys don't get him any runs, I don't think it'll matter all that much.
And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
That one's going to hurt. No doubt about it. I can tell you one thing, though. He won't give that pitcher any satisfaction by rubbing it.
Bruce Maxwell will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. First pitch on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
He is definitely not a guy that's going to back down out there. Right after the hit by pitch, he comes right back inside with another heater. Kind of shows you what he's made of.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
After the strikeout his first time around, I think he was able to use that first at-bat as a learning experience. Those have both been real good takes.
Now this is out in front, may be tough to get to. And this is knocked down on the mound. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Now batting, left fielder,
Aaron Shipman will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
Now a swing and a ball grounded to second. To second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
First and second, nobody out. You think you're in a great position to do some damage here in this inning. And then, the one thing that you could not have is the double play, and that's exactly what you get.
Number 7 will dig in. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And even after the double play, you can still make something out of this inning with a simple base hit here.
And And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Swinging a ball in line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Way outside. 1-2.
Good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. And now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone. Maybe even in the dirt.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that eye.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
Swinging anything close.
And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. Now a fastball, and he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Hernandez is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Myers will stand in to lead things off, as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Mathis is under it to put it away, and it's 1 pitch, 1 out to kick off the 6th.
You know, he's only got 2 strikeouts in the game so far, but he's really done a nice job of keeping guys off balance, and that's been the big key for him.
Riley Good will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the 2nd inning.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
And maybe that's off the black just a little bit, but when you're around the plate as much as he's been, you're going to find that you're going to get a few calls like that.
And this one will be out of play off to the left. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th.
Well, this is one of those situations where his guys got him the lead early on, and he's been in complete control ever since. I mean, he's barely been threatened out there.
Number 12 will step in. He's 0 for 2 to this point. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. The Rockhounds are out in front, 2-0. Thomas Hawk will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th.
The shortstop, Thomas Hawk.
At the knees, strike 1. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The 1-2. And this will be fouled away. Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here. A solo shot down the line in right, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Well, I think it's pretty fair nowadays to call this guy a young phenom out there. He's starting to get some national press. He's one of the better prospects around, and it gives you a look right there of why folks are so bullish on his future.
Now here comes the skipper out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Zach Stewart will take over on the mound now here in the 6th inning.
Zach Stewart.
Mathis will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. Now the first pitch. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
And that's right where you want to be with your specialty pitches. If you can start them knee high and let them dip out of the strike zone, you'll have a lot of success with locations like that one.
Come on!
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, going right back to the sinker right there, and why not? See if he's going to chase it again.
Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Well,
Second
you don't
baseman,
always need to have
Joe
amazing movement to make a
Wendell.
slider successful. And this is a case in point. We've seen sliders with 10, 11, 12 inches of break. This one only moves about 8, but that's more than enough to get the job done.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. First offering on the way. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. Fish is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Well, if this is a day game, this is a home run. A night game, much different story here. This place just doesn't have the same kind of carry to it under the lights, and this winds up being a long out to the warning track.
Matt Chapman will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Two out, nobody on. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
We've seen that same pitch be called a strike more than once.
Out in front here as this is pulled down the third base line. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. 2-2 pitch is lofted in the air out to right field. Good is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. We're through 6 full. The Rockhounds lead it 3-0. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. Before we start the 7th, let's pause to take a quick look at how we got here. It's our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Michael Fish will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point.
Michael Fish.
Here's the first offering. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. In tight with the sinker, ball 2. Three and 0 now.
And a 3-0 count here to start the 7th has got to be a red flag.
Here it is, the 3-0. And no doubt about this one, it's in there, 3-1.
And this isn't the first guy that's been frozen by that pitch tonight. He's had a lot of guys shaking their heads so far.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
And I tell you, I like the way he's handling himself out there. Going after guys, he's working ahead in the count, and he's keeping the ball around the plate. All the things you want to see in a young pitcher.
Number 28 will be the batter. 1 for 2 thus far. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-0 pitch. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you gotta figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
Grounded fouled off to the right side. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner.
Yeah, that's his second hit so far. He's got 2 of their 4 hits, so at least he's seeing the ball well.
Number 81 will dig in, 0 for 2 in the ballgame. Now the first pitch. Hit on the ground towards first. And this stays down on him, and it's right by him at first. And the throw will come back in quickly, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Maybe a chance here to put a dent into that scoreboard after all. This gives him a couple guys on base now here in the late going. And at the very least, another hit here could be enough for them to avoid the shutout.
Davis will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove.
It doesn't take a trained eye to tell you. He's starting to wear down a bit out there on the mound.
Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. As he'll hang on here to record the second out.
That's the hardest hit ball he's had all series, and he's still looking for that first hit, but it didn't work out for him here.
Hernandez.
Brian Hernandez will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The tag, and he is out at the plate on a great throw from the outfield. Number 50 will dig in. 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
First baseman, number 50.
First pitch coming. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
And I think with no one on base, you know, this is a guy you need to come after. I certainly wouldn't be afraid to give him a fastball here.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
Comes with a slider, 3-0, but gets it over for strike one.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. It's not a bad idea.
Let's go, guys. Come on.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
Let's go. Come on, let's go.
Now here's the pitch. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single. And now he has some trouble with it in center.
A good job there of making a two-strike adjustment. Very compact there. He uses the middle of the field, and this just finds its way into center for a base hit.
Bobby Crocker will get another shot, hit by a pitch his last time. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Here's the 1-0. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Boy, that's the great thing about having a good sinker, and it seems like a lot of times, even when guys do get a hit off of you, the next guy's going to come up and ground into a double play anyway. We've seen it before, and that's exactly what happens here.
Bruce Maxwell will stand in. He reached on an error last time through. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Zero balls, one strike.
And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Number 98 will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
And this likely won't help much as the first pitch of the inning is hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. Shut out intact as you get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, they have just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
Myers will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Here's a bouncing ball now up the middle, and it's going to sneak its way into center field for a one-out base hit.
Back into the stretch for him again as we take a look at his line so far. It's almost like he's kept that shutout going with smoke and mirrors because he's definitely given up his share of base runners. They just haven't amounted to anything so far.
Riley Good will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And he's no doubt searching for a ground ball here as this sinker dips below the knees. It's 1-0.
Let's get the easy two now. Let's go.
Another sinker here, but this one's over for strike one.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
Run the runner down.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Runners on first with one down. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. He probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway, out to deep center. Leaps high at the wall as he makes the catch. And he took away extra bases right there.
Boy, this one deserves another look in show motion. You'll see him here. He's tracking this baseball. And now, go ahead and freeze it. This is a picture of concentration right there. He knows that once we roll this video, he's going to get a mouthful of fence. And I'll tell you what, that cannot have felt good.
Number 12 will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Come on now. Let's get it.
And here's the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there. Here it comes, 2-1. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
And with that tying run on deck, he should get something good to hit right here, 3-1. If it's me, I'm looking for a fastball middle in.
Now a swing and a miss as he was trying to flick that one the other way, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
And even though that runs the count full, you'll at least get the benefit of giving that runner at first a head start here.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Oh, you know he wanted that one.
Now batting.
Now the inning will continue, and a guy moves up into scoring position here.
Michael Fish will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. So now, after very few problems the first few innings, he's got himself into quite a pickle here.
And it's no surprise, it's the top of this lineup that's giving him fits.
And this is fouled at the plate. Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Still now on 1 and 2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
Now this needs to be a strike here on 2-2, because if not, now all of a sudden the runners are off with the next pitch.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. He's through 8 with the shutout intact. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Rockhounds are out in front, 3-0. Aaron Shipman will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Circle change, too low, ball 1. Now a ball hit hard toward first, and that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Pretty safe to say he was sitting on the fastball there. He's out in front of this pitch, and he just drills it right down the line. And that'll put him in a good position here with the runner on second and nobody out.
Number 7 will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. On the corner away, a ball and a strike. And this is low, ball 2, 2-1. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Sinker, and that's ruled strike 2. Now a pickoff play at second, and he's back standing. Runner's on his way to third. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw, and he nails him at third. Great throw.
I think that might have surprised everybody to see him running from second with 2 strikes. This is going to turn out to really backfire, and they get the strikeout and the caught stealing at third.
Thomas Hawk will dig in. A home run his last time. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Softly hit and a little floater out towards second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Number 28 will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the night as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
And for all the pitches he's thrown, only 1 walk so far. That's a little bit surprising.
Here's a 1-0. Now the 1-0 is in the air out to left. Shipman is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Yeah, only 2 outs now stand between him and his shutout. And the way he's throwing the ball, doesn't look like he's going to have too much trouble getting it.
Number 81 will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. That's hard hit back up the middle. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Well, this has been a thoroughly dominating performance out there. Kept these guys guessing all game long, and he's just 1 out away now from picking up a well-deserved complete game shutout.
Davis will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just 1 final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1.
He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Crocker is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Well, we've talked about it all throughout this game. He was completely in charge, essentially, from pitch 1. And now he finishes off a masterful performance here, getting the complete game shutout.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. A tightly contested ball game here, so it makes it hard to find our top player of the game, but I think this fella right here would seem to be the logical choice.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Rockhounds come out on top, 3-0. Good night from Oakland.
The final line score for our ball game for the victorious Rockhounds. 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Travelers, no runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 35 minutes. A reminder that extra BART train service is available on the Fremont Daly City line or on the Fremont Richmond line by accessing the ramp directly outside the stadium beyond the left field wall. AC Transit will also be available.